This motherfucker's watching a movie. Bro, this dude's watching a movie. Fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. And there's tons of these, dude. Hey guys, what's up? Matt here. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a scourge that I think is kind of ruining sales. So if you want to hear all about that, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, all that kind of good stuff, and stay around to the very end, because the last one just might surprise you. Probably not, though. That was just a bit of clickbait, but make sure you stay all the way through. So I can see an awful lot of data. So we have over 100 businesses now over on Dialer. We have some very well-known ones. I can see sales reps. I can see managers. So I can see an awful lot of businesses, and I don't think that you guys are working full-time jobs. So I'm just going to go over here and I'm going to share my screen. I'm going to show you guys a lot of typical things that I can see. All right. And I'm going to go over a month. Okay, guys. So I've got on here, and you guys can't see who these people are in particular, but this is one full month. These people are full-time. These guys are on base plus commission. And I'm going to show a number of different businesses. And I get a lot of people, and you know, I'm involved in committed coaches as well, pretty deeply. And I have a big team there. And the number one thing that I can see across a lot of people is you guys just don't work. So let's take a look at here, right? We have a look at these guys. This is total hours working on our dialer, which is their full-time gig essentially. But let's just say 60% of their time should be spent on the actual dialer itself. The other 40% of their pure outbound should be doing, I don't know, something else. Let's be super generous. So this is over, say, 25 working days times 8. It would be 200 hours. Okay, the closest anybody got was here. Okay, so let's just say you multiply that by 0.6. So 120 hours would be 60% of their time spent doing outbound dialing, which if your whole job is outbound dialing, you would think that that would be, you know, pretty standard. This person spent about half that. This person spent about 80% of that, which is pretty good, even though it's still terrible. Now, this person spent a whole lot of time on after work time, which is terrible. That means that they are lazy or take the world's most comprehensive notes. And I'm tipping you can probably pick which one it is, considering this person spent, look at this, 37 hours. Look at this, 111 hours, 3,800 phone calls, 37 hours talk time. This is 108 hours, 55 hours talk time, $5,400. And then their after work time was only that. After work time in our system is after a call has been finished. You have a certain amount of time to disposition. You can make it 1 second, 1 minute, 1 hour, 1 day, make it whatever you want. Some people just take the piss and, you know, do this. 41 hours is fucking atrocious. And this is 13 hours. So, and this is 61 and 22. This is not very good either. But you can just see these people just don't work that much. So if you're a full-time person, you have 61 hours. And I know these people are full-time when they're getting paid a wage. So 61 hours divided by 25 days is 2.4 hours a day, which is absolutely mind-bendingly pathetic. Now let's go to another business. And again, we're going to edit all these out so you can't see. Let's go to one full week. Okay. Some of these guys only literally just onboarded onto here in terms of like the actual reps themselves. So we'll give them a bit of a break. But this team is a little bit better at getting after it. And these guys have a pretty high work volume, right? So let's just say in 1 week, okay, that's going to be, say, 40 hours. Let's go with the 60% rule that we're talking about. So 24 hours. So this person did 22 hours. This person did 20. This person did 21. And this is like pretty much like their first full week. So that's fantastic. That's really good volume. There's managers and all kinds of people in here, and some people that literally just started. But I think that that's absolutely great. They're spending a really good chunk of time actually being able to do this. And these guys are working really hard. These guys are outperforming. If I have a look and I can go like, there's 10 sets in 1 day. There's 3 sets that day, 24 that day, 44 that day, right? 8 that day, 76 sets that day, 61 sets that day, 14 sets, and this was like their first week on the dialer. We can go into a different business, all right? Now, the reason why I'm showing this is not to like flex on dialer or do anything like that and be like, oh yeah, these guys have a 18% pickup rate and they're doing a high volume. But it's like to show you the difference. The chances are is that if you're a setter right now and you're watching, it's like, this is fucking bullshit. But I literally got served an ad the other day, and it was people going like, I can teach you how to be an outbound setter and outsource your work so you can work multiple jobs. And I was like, you motherfuckers. And I sort of figured this out, and I'm like, now these guys I know have like full-time people rocking it, and they're enforced, and they're a proper company, and their manager isn't a piece of shit. But like, what? See, like this is 1 day, right? So 3 hours, 2 hours, 2 hours, 5 hours, 5 hours, 1 hour, 3 hours, 4 hours, 3 hours, 3 hours, you know, 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours. Like, for anyone who thinks that that's a big day, like, come at me, bro. You know what I mean? Like, is that a big day? It doesn't feel like one. Like, that's a reasonable day. You know what I mean? 5 hours and 43 minutes. Chances are you're doing other stuff. You know what I mean? And you got other responsibilities that you're doing, setting, doing follow-ups, doing some inbound maybe, stuff like that. But I mean, Jesus Christ. It's not like anyone is sitting over here, like, just tearing the ass out of it. You know what I mean? So if we go, let's go like a 24-hour, let's try and go a 24-hour period. Like, this is obviously a 2-day period. So 1 hour, 2 hours, 11 hours, getting after it. 7 hours, okay, 10 hours, 5 hours, 2 hours, 10 hours. The work is spread between a couple of people. Like, it's pretty clear what's happening here. Like, man, this is over a 48-hour period. You know, like, people are not, and this person spent 10 hours on that, but then spent 4 hours and 44 minutes of that doing fucking nothing, just waiting for the next lead to load, having the absolute maximum amount of fucking time pass. Like, the setting industry, I don't know, what are you guys being taught? Are you guys being taught just to absolutely fuck around and find out? Like, we get complaints from setters all the time, and it's like, oh, the system, like that, and it's always like, oh, really? System doesn't what? And it's because they're fucking lazy. We can even see, like, the amount of skipped lead is fucking incredible, and the amount of, like, fake ass voicemails that people drop, right? Like, I'll go through and I'll show you. Like, this is all live. Like, I haven't sort of pre-done this, but if I go through and I hit like a no contact and I'm looking for, like, first of all, these are all incorrect. So whoever this manager is needs to go fucking kick rocks, because there's no way it's a no contact for 35 minutes, right? I'm gonna go out on a fucking limb here and, like, I'm gonna download this call, right? I'm gonna listen to it. Like, you might not be able to hear it. It's a blank voicemail for 3 minutes. This motherfucker's watching a movie. I'm just gonna leave this here. Bro, this dude's watching a movie. Fuck this guy, man. Fuck this guy. And there's tons of these, dude. And they're just blank ass fucking voicemails that your setters or you as a setter are leaving because you're lazy as fuck. God damn.